Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. And today we're going to talk about a very exciting investment, one that Ark Invest just put $22 million into, and that company is called Lockheed Martin, stock ticker symbol LMT. Lockheed Martin is an aerospace company that also works in defense, security. They sell fighter jets and other advanced technologies worldwide. One of the major aspects that I really like about this company, and one of the main reasons why I think Ark Invest put money into this company, is because of their aerospace business. They're trying to take on SpaceX, and currently they are the industry leader in aerospace and in defenses, and they're a very large player right now, but they are planning to spend hundreds of millions, billions of dollars on the space portion of their business over the next couple of years. And I think this is really exciting because right now, SpaceX is a private company. It's probably never going to be a public company, but Lockheed Martin is a major competitor that is doing what SpaceX is doing and even more. So if you find this content helpful, you enjoy it, well then please be sure to like the video down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video, and comment down below your thoughts on Lockheed Martin. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michael. I'm 21 years old, an investor and entrepreneur. Last year alone, our public investing account on Patreon, which is currently sitting around $575,000, was up over 105%, and we're well on track to get this account to $1 million by the end of 2021. So if you'd like to see what investments I'm making in real time, when I buy a stock, when I sell a stock, you want access to our Discord group, you want pre-release access to my new show called The Stock Room, where I talk about stocks with my 80-year-old friend who's a millionaire, investor, and entrepreneur, well, then make sure to join our group using the link down below. We have a great time over there. So anyways, Lockheed Martin is a competitor to SpaceX, and last month alone, they secured over 32 new contracts, including an indefinite quantity contract, an IDIQ. The potential value of all of these contracts that they secured last month was close to $5 billion, with nearly 2.5 million, or 52% of the contract value, being obligated at the time that they won the contract. So this is huge news. They're really not just sitting still, they're making a lot of progress. Close to $5 billion in contracts in 1 month. That's massive for any company, no matter what your market cap is. The F-35 is one of the fighter jets that they sell, and this topped the list of the highest value of contracts for $2.6 billion. Their second highest value contract was with F-16 fighter jets, and that also performed very well because they were awarded a contract to set up a US-based facility to perform maintenance and modifications on these fighter jets, and this was a 10-year contract, so that's guaranteeing the company revenue for the next 10 years, which is going to be massive. While they do sell fighter jets and stealth fighter jets, and that is a big portion of their business, the CEO and many analysts, they see space as being the major area of growth for Lockheed Martin over the next 5 to 10 years. In their last earnings call, Lockheed Martin and the CEO and analysts, everyone said space so many times. In their earnings call, the CEO mentioned the word space over 47 separate times, and analysts, that's all they're focused on as well, with launching satellites into space, with space exploration, especially with SpaceX and what they're doing right now. This is a massive industry where hundreds of billions of dollars are being spent and will be spent over the next couple of years. Lockheed Martin Chief Financial Officer Kenneth Posenried has high hopes that space is going to be their highest growth business area over the next 5 to 10 years. He said right now, though, he predicts that in the short term, the strategic missile defense revenue is going to be up double-digit from what it was last year, and he said other space projects that they're currently working on may see a slight revenue decline as they're starting to build out that area of their business. Over the next couple of years, they said they're spending $340 million, $350 million to build a 266,000 square foot gateway center where they will be building a spectrum of satellites from micro to macro that communicate with frontline troops, explore other planets, and support unique missions. And their goal is to build them faster, smarter, and more affordable for their customers than companies like SpaceX currently does. And on top of all this, Lockheed Martin has a number of classified projects they're working on with regards to space for the Pentagon. And the classified space arena, according to their CEO, is wide open. They think they're dominating this, and they already have major government contracts with the U.S., not only for fighter jets, for the F-16 and F-35 fighter jets, which is a major portion of their business, but also for space and building out a 5G architecture with orbital satellites. SpaceX is currently doing this, but SpaceX is a private company. You can invest in it, and this company is doing very similar work, and they're actually doing even more work than SpaceX because they are working with the government. They are selling fighter jets, and SpaceX is only dedicated to space. Right now, this is a pretty important investment for Ark Invest. It's $22 million, so it's not a lot for them, but it's one of the first times in a while that we've heard about a major investment from them in an aerospace company. They've made a lot of investments in genomics and in autonomy, robotics, self-driving vehicles, but we haven't heard a lot about space. And right now, according to their ARKQ fund, they said that stocks they invest in that fund are focused on and are expected to substantially benefit from the development of new products or services, technological improvements, and advancements, and scientific research related to, among other things, energy, automation, manufacturing, materials, and transportation. So they said one of these areas is space exploration, energy storage, 3D printing, robotics and automation, and autonomous transportation. So we haven't heard a lot about space exploration from them in a while, and I think this is a very important investment for them over the next 5 to 10 years. With satellites needed to be launched into space, Lockheed Martin is going to be a major player for that. So they might not deliver a 5 or 10x growth like a Fubo TV, which I did in a previous video, or other smaller companies, but they do pay a dividend, and they have a potential of 2 to 3x its price over the next couple of years, in addition to the dividend they already pay. We all know that Ark Invest and Cathie Wood has a whole team of researchers looking into every single company they invest in. To put $22 million into them is a pretty significant investment for anyone. So just moving forward, I think it's important to keep an eye out on this company. I think they're going to be a major player in the space exploration industry. And I think it's very important that they are working very closely with the Pentagon and with other governments around the world with their fighter jets and now with space exploration. So let me know your thoughts on Lockheed Martin, what you think of the company. Do you think that their space exploration business is going to be a massive growth driver over the next couple of years? Do you think they're going to be able to grow their satellite business? And what do you think this means for them in the future? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, but don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued up to $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.